Hello guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe on this great Wednesday. Hope you're kicking it off right with us right here on Cup of Joe. Today I have
Ian.
Hope you guys are great. I hope you guys are tuning in on PilotTV, that Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, as well as Twitch and YouTube, both under the name Megasoda.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys are checking in on all those streams throughout the entire day, so then we can shoot you guys out some luck, so then you guys can win some mad cash throughout all of today.
Oh yeah, we have a ton of great jackpots up on the line for you guys today, and it starts right after Cup of Joe gets off air. Just 10 minutes, it'll be John and Ian coming back at you guys for that Vikings bingo. Those 25-cent cards and that jackpot, you can take up to $2,354.
Yeah, that's just 52 balls or less, and that's just going to continue to grow throughout the entire lunchtime hour. But then right after the lunchtime hour, we have another jackpot that's looking really good, and it's in none other than Jackpot Hunter. It's the 25-cent edition Jackpot Hunter that's going to be running from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock, and they got a $454 jackpot that's growing and rolling. It's at 52 balls right now, but as soon as it hits $500, it's going to be clicking up to 54 balls or less, which I expect that to be happening in the first few games of that 1 to 4 time, and so I'm expecting that Jackpot Hunter 25-cent minor to be going out real early.
Oh yeah, but we also have that Jackpot Jungle coverall that you guys need to keep your eyes out for, because today is a Wednesday, and that means you'll have a chance to have some fun during Twins Wednesday. Twins Wednesday. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, it's not twin season anymore, but you'll get a chance to take home over $6,814 in that Jackpot Jungle coverall in less than 52 balls.
Oh yeah, it's still twin season.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twins are still kicking it and still trying to get some big wins. But let's talk about some big wins that happened just yesterday, because we didn't give out a single jackpot on Monday. It was surprising. I was like, you never see it where we don't give out a single jackpot on a day. But then Tuesday came around where we were able to give out not only just a few jackpots, but 6 total jackpots. We started off the day with Sizzler over at Doc's Landing, taking home $4,033.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't stop there. Big Russie over at Rutgers Birchmont Lodge took home $1,215.
Oh yeah, well, we also had a $3,037 jackpot go out to none other than Terry. Maybe it's Terry Crews, maybe it's a different celebrity Terry. There's lots of celebrity Terrys, but they were playing at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant. That's a good amount of cash right there.
Oh yeah, and Patrick had a win over, or not Patrick, Adam playing at Patrick's on third took home a win and took home $1,215.
Yeah, good job, Adam. But we still had some large jackpots to go out on that Tuesday, because we had Duff Meyer over at American Legion Cleveland taking home $3,094.
Oh yeah, and then we finished off the day with our last jackpot going out to Roxy over at Lucky Lure, taking home $674.
Yeah, good job to all those players who were able to take home some jackpots, 6 of them. I mean, hopefully we can repeat that on today and maybe have 6 more jackpots on this Twins Wednesday.
But we had some ones that were missed yesterday, so you guys will have a great chance today, Adam. It's that Vikings bingo 25-cent card like we talked about. It started the day at $2,064, and now it is sitting at $2,354.
Oh yeah, and then there was also the giant missed jackpot that happened just yesterday. The Jackpot Jungle on Megasoda Game Night wasn't able to go out once again, and that means it's going to be growing and getting even bigger, going to be over 90K when you guys come in next week, but you guys missed it at $89,534, and so that's just a giant jackpot that you guys want to be You guys want to be at Megasoda Game Night every single Tuesday, so you have a shot at winning that 54-ball coverall.
Oh yeah, but it's nice to see over in Rochester, Minnesota, that you guys are having some nicer weather. Everyone's been having such rainy, stormy weather lately, so it's nice to see that you guys are going to get some sun with a high of 64, partially foggy in some areas though.
Yeah, 74 degrees. That's a beautiful day out right there. But then the night is going to be really nice as well, where it's going to be some clouds, a low around 60 degrees, wind southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. 22% chance of rain, but you know, that's not too bad when you're heading into that nighttime. It's cooling it off, getting into that low 60s, high 50s. Should be a really nice night.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. But we also want to talk about the schedule we have lined up for you guys today, and we've already talked about it twice. That Vikings bingo, you guys definitely need to be around to play. It's from 12 to 1 every single day, and today it'll be Ian and John coming at you, and you'll get the chance to take home $2,354 if you hit it in 52 balls.
Oh yeah, well let's hop right into the player standings because there's always some big shakeups that are happening in these standings, but everything stayed pretty put. But I'm going to be looking at the people who are playing super close right now. I mean, there's a really tight race between, no, it's actually a tie right now between Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley and Joni at Mama T's Castle Tap. Scrub Eye was in 8th place, tying it up in 7th place with Joni, both with 95,000 points. I didn't even see that shakeup happen.
I know, neither did I. That was crazy. I'm so excited. Those are pretty big-time players. They're super competitive, and so I'm really not surprised that everyone's inching their way up, trying to get closer to that top of the leaderboard.
Oh yeah, is there any other player matchups to be watching out for?
I'm still watching this race between Lucky Tim and Not Lucky in 2nd and 1st. They are so close and have been, and they keep catching up with each other just like once a week. There's always that one day where you're like, oh, is it going to happen? And then...
Yeah, there's races all around the board. I mean, Puts and SNS, only 3,000 points separating them. Elsa and Nan, only 2,000 points separating them. Kick It and Loser Dave, only 2,000 points separating them over in 9th and 10th place. It's just a tight standings right now. A lot of shakeups can happen, so make sure you guys are here for that 12 to 1 time playing some Vikings bingo.
Oh yeah, and we had a little bit of shakeups happening in the location standings. American Legion Fridley was a big time rising and jumped up over Lakefront Bar in the center, and it is now sitting in 4th place.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna hop a little bit back in the standings because in 10th place there was a big shakeup there where where there was Titan Sports Saloon was in 10th place. St. Paul Park Legion was in 9th place. Well, they did just a quick little flip, and now Titan Sports Saloon is solidly in 9th place. St. Paul Park Legion in 10th.
Oh yeah, Elsa was playing yesterday, and so she got a couple wins during lunchtime, so I'm really not surprised seeing that move up.
Oh yeah, but I'm definitely going to be watching out for Maple View Lounge too. Yeah. I've been seeing them play a bunch of that Twikings bingo, and I'm going to be seeing if they can catch up to Corner Bar and Goodhue in 2nd place.
That'll be definitely exciting to see by the end of the week what can happen. But we want to showcase a great e-tab for you guys this week. It just dropped last week on Thursday, and it's called Tokyo Fortunes.
Oh,
you can let your ninja friend fight for you on your journey to find the Tokyo Fortune jackpot. You just try your luck on this brand new e-tab.
Oh yeah, we love that e-tab game. It's got a lot of fun. It's brand new, so you guys definitely should check it out. It's just one of whenever we release a new game, it's always better than the last one. So go check out Tokyo Fortune. But if you like the old ones, go play the 50 different charitable e-tab games that we have available. Play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games, they have small bets from 50 cents and $5, and they also have awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of fun. There's so many different ones to choose from. But if you guys want to stick to just the regular schedule that we have for you guys every single day, don't worry, that 25-cent card jackpot hunter will be coming at you from 1 to 4 like it always is. And you get a chance at that mega 25,000 with a 43-ball coverall, major sitting at $1,025 with a 48-ball coverall, and that minor looking nice, should be clicking up to 54 balls within the first couple games because it's just shy of $500. But you guys could easily take that home today.
Oh, that's a good prize, but I'm going to be looking out for that Lucky 4 jackpot. I mean, right now, built up to $41,354, and all you got to do is win it in 5 balls or less. It may sound really quickly, but in Lucky 4 Bingo, it's super doable. People get super close all the time. I see people 1 ball away, 2 balls away, every single time we're playing Lucky 4 Bingo. So definitely make sure, give yourself that one shot at winning that big jackpot.
Yeah, no one's had the magic touch yet, so maybe you guys have it, but you might as well stick around because right after that one game, it'll jump right into the $1 jackpot hunter cards from 4 to 6 for the rest of that happy hour show where we'll be back with you guys. But that mega and jackpot hunter is sitting at $100K with 44 balls, major sitting at $3,572 with a 48 ball count, and that minor went out yesterday, but it's already at $536 with a 50 ball count for you guys.
Yeah, I was there with Sizzler, and he was able to take home that big minor, just taking home a good chunk of cash on that one. And now that major is continuing to grow. As soon as it clicks over $4,500, it's going to be clicking up some balls.
Oh, yeah. And in these Jackpot Hunters standings, they have honestly, this whole season's just been ties on ties on ties. And they have just been holding strong in all of their different ties that they have going on. I think we have like 4 or 5 different ties happening in these standings alone. Is there anyone that you have your eye on?
Well, I'm going to be watching the tie right now between, the 5th place tie and the 3rd place tie are the two that I'm really interested in, because it's some big-time players that have really been stepping up the last few weeks. It's Curtis J at Country Lounge and Joni at Bleacher. Curtis J been stepping up a bunch in the last few weeks. Joni, one of those legendary Jackpot Hunter players. Then in 3rd place, you got Lula Finn and Wolfstein. Wolfstein, a long time, both players, long-time players, but who's going to come out on top? It looks like Lula Finn's been hot lately, but Wolfstein can definitely hold on to that one.
Oh yeah, in that 5th place tie, I think that Curtis J is going to come out victorious over Joni. She has been kind of absent the last couple weeks. In most of her games, she's been getting pushed back a little bit, but he has been consistent every week with getting those points every day, and so I think that he can do it.
Oh yeah, that's a big time one. But shout out to the number 1 player, the reigning champ, still in 1st place. Was in 1st place last season, Yags370, who is now has 20,000 points.
Yeah.
Only 5 wins away from getting to that 25,000 point club, and that's not including if he won some jackpots in there, so he might get there even quicker.
Oh yeah, but in these location standings, there has been ties as well. Things have been going crazy, and it's looking like another tie has formed between Municipal Liquor Store and Akeley, who was in 6th, joining Corner Bar Goodhue in 5th place and now in a tie.
Yeah, that's a big time tie, but I'm going to talk about the virtual tie that's in 3rd and 2nd place. You have a Riverboat Depot, 39,000 points. 2nd place, American Legion Rice, 40,000 points. Only a 1,000 point gap between those top 3 locations. I mean, that is some big time locations going at it. I'm going to guess that since I see Yags370 playing again, that Riverboat Depot is going to be able to catch up to American Legion Rice and maybe even pass them.
Well, actually, in the standings, Yags has been playing at Winners in Cold Springs.
Yes, he does like to play around different places. I saw the Yags crew was playing at a Sartell location, but I knew Yags370 sometimes because of work. He plays at random all over the place. If the jackpot's big, he's just trying to find a Pilot Games location, and so I expect him to be back in the good old Riverboat Depot or House of Pizza.
Oh yeah, probably. But we also have that Skull Bingo game that you guys have been loving since we brought it out a couple weeks ago. $1 cards from 6 to 10. We'll have another interruption tonight since it is a PGL night, but you'll have a chance at that $9,116 coverall in 50 balls. That large frame is sitting at $246 with a 43 ball coverall, and that line prize you could take home $553 in 10 balls or less.
Ooh, that is some really good prizes. I mean, that line prize, it goes out like candy. So $553, really nice prize there. Then you got a $9,000 coverall. That's another one to be really looking at, seeing if that can go out. That's a good chunk of cash.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yesterday was a Mega Soda game night. You guys love it. It's the biggest bingo night of the week, and it's happening every Tuesday. That Jackpot Jungle coverall did not go out yesterday, so you'll have another chance at it next Tuesday to take home $94,394.
And that's before anybody gets enrolled. So it's going to be close to 95, 96, 97 grand by the time everybody gets enrolled. That's a huge jackpot on that one. So make sure you guys are here. But make sure you guys are here tonight for Twins Wednesday. It goes from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And we have a great game schedule ready for you guys. Right at 7 o'clock, we're going to be heading into some Blingo Bingo.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
20 winners. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then we head into the 3 games of Gimme 6, where we just hand out jackpots like candy. We sometimes go 3 for 3 in jackpots in Gimme 6. So make sure you guys are around for that. We have an $860 $160 coverall, a $274 small frame, and they go out pretty much every single Twins Wednesday, so make sure you're here for that one.
Oh yeah, and then right after those games at Gimme 6 at 7:30, it'll start off with some open season.
Oh, that's one of my favorite
ones. There's up to 25 winners on this tournament game, and it is a lot of fun. But right after that, at 8:10, it'll be taking you right into some Pride of Minnesota.
Oh yeah, I love Pride of Minnesota. It's one of those great tournament games where you can earn a boatload of PGL points. But then we head into some Wipeout Blackout where we play 6 games of Wipeout Blackout. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a coverall sitting at $5,349, a large frame sitting at $1,952, and not much smaller than the large frame. Yeah. The line prize is sitting at $1,665. So pretty good prizes all across the board. So make sure you guys are playing that 6 games of Wipeout Blackout.
Oh yeah, and then the grand finale that you guys will be waiting for at 9 o'clock kicks off that Jackpot Jungle 25-cent card edition, and you could be taking home upwards of $6,814.
Wow, that's some good prizes right there. But do you want to tell you where else you can win some good prizes?
Where?
Is Vikings Game Day. Oh yeah,
yes.
I'm super excited about this. That Vikings Game Day is back. It was reintroduced last week. You had me and John out here. We were trying to give out mad cash while we were playing as many Vikings themed games as we possibly could. And it was so much fun. We broke down a bunch of football stuff, and so make sure you guys are here 30 minutes before every single Vikings game kickoff.
Oh yeah, but those Megasoda Game Nights, Twins Wednesdays, and now Vikings Game Day are all great ways to earn PGL points. And if you don't know what those are the points awarded when you sign up for the Pilot Gambling League. And so all you got to do if you want to be a main player on those 3 days is go over to pgl.world and sign up to become a member. You compete for points, and you also get access to insider information like monthly newsletters. And when we had PyCon, we were sending out our registration that way. It's just a great place to be if you're a regular Pilot player.
Oh yeah, you can even sign in to the Player Connect app.
Oh yeah.
It's that easy. But we had some new players signing up. It was Tanked, Pedro 315, Biggie Reds, M. Lee, Winkle 24, L, and Tamara.
All of these players have been absolutely killing it. Tamara took home a jackpot just the other day, and also one of our other players, didn't something happen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, L won an
e-tip
e-tip board. Yeah, a great way to earn those PGL points is our e-tip boards. L had the right idea. You just go to Player Connect and click that sports link, and you can choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus Cardinals game this Sunday, September 19th.
Oh yeah, points are awarded for first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you gotta do is launch the app and select that sports link right above your player icon.
Oh yes, but as I mentioned, L took home a big win of 2,000 points, and we also had a second winner, Blue, taking home 1,500 points last week for the Vikings versus Bengals game.
Oh yeah, working your way towards that PGL Top 10. And this PGL Top 10 is always getting some huge shakeups, and we had some really big shakeups. One very noted shakeup was that we had Sarah Honey fall out of our top 10, and then we had Fishy24 joining back into our top 10 once again. It just seems like Fishy24 is falling out, then back in, then out, then back in. It's just amazing what Fishy24 is doing.
He's just fighting to stay on the hook.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
But we also had some shakeups as well. There's been a ton of them, but we'll work our way through the standings. In 7th place, Gramps was originally in 5th, but got pushed all the way back, and then Bryzo rising up to 6th from 7th, and then also Nixon moving up to 5th place from 6th.
Yeah, some really big movement. Gramps getting really bumped back after a really hot week in the PGL standings, but I'm going to expect Gramps to be back today to win some more PGL points. But let's talk about the biggest shakeup of the entire standings.
Do you want to talk
Before
about
it was in 1st place, SpongeBob, and in 2nd place, Devoided.
Yep.
Well, now it is no longer that. The number 1 player in the entire state of Minnesota for our PGL standings is now Devoided over at the roadside, sitting with 897,865 points.
Yeah, he got a good lead on SpongeBob. I am so surprised. I thought SpongeBob would definitely be playing last night, but it looks that he missed the opportunity, and Devoided just snuck right in and took back that 1st place spot.
Oh yeah, but if I watch the patterns of how it usually goes Devoided heavy on the Tuesday, then SpongeBob heavy on the Wednesday, so we may maybe seeing SpongeBob retake that first place spot tonight if he has a big one.
Oh yeah, no one can get comfortable. But we also had some more shakeups happening in the location.
Oh, some big ones.
Oh yeah, just like Fishy24, who has been out and in, out and in. That's how Valley Lanes in Spring Valley has been. They were kicked out just a few days ago last week, but now they are back, jumped up into 9th place, kicking out Howie's Sports Bar yet again.
Oh yeah, and then there was the 9th place location moved up from 9th to 8th place over at Root River Saloon 2, and then you had the 8th spot location move all the way back to 10th place over at VFW St. James.
Oh yes, definitely craziness happening, and it'll only keep ensuing after tonight and Sunday as well. So it's very exciting to see what changes happen.
Oh yeah, well you guys are always in the know when you're watching Cup of Joe, but if you want that little bit of more extra information, go and give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you gotta do is search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. You can, you then will be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminder, big progressives, player picks, and so much more. You can also click the website link on Facebook to see our link tree where it links you to all of our bar locations, other socials, and so much more. You can also message in on Facebook and chat directly to us, and we can answer a lot of the questions that you guys have.
Oh yeah, but now we want to showcase the charity of the week for you guys, and it is Spring Lake Lions Club. We help fund our local schools, food shelves, and homeless shelters. We support the sick, the elderly, and help keep kids off of the streets. We are huge advocates for the youth in our community by helping sponsor sports, eyeglasses, community events, and activities, scouts, and suicide awareness.
Oh yeah, it's awesome stuff. And so if you guys really want to help out your community, go play at Monty Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park, because that's how you're going to be helping out the Spring Lake Lions Club. And so that's what you guys are doing. You guys are helping charities every time you play Pilot Games. That's why we say at the end of every broadcast, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. We'll see you guys later. Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled to some Vikings bingo.
Yeah, man, I'm excited about it. It's a big Wednesday. We're excited to be with you all day long. The broadcasts are live on the Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app, and the channel names on those two are Mega Soda.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys are checking in on the streams all day long. But we got some jackpots that we've given out throughout the last week. We've given out 19 to be exact over the last week. So a pretty good week for us. Let's see if we can get over the 20 jackpot total in this upcoming week. That's going to be a good one. But we got 176 jackpots for Season X. So we've been handing out the jackpots like candy, and I only expect that to continue to just increase rapidly.
It should happen that 20 jackpots for the rolling week, because I've been each morning standing in front of the mirror and going 20 jackpots in a rolling week, 20 jackpots in a rolling week. That's how many jackpots I give out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we are balls dropping in this game number 1 of Vikings Bingo. But we had some great jackpots just go out yesterday, like we do in this game right now with our coverall sitting at $2,379. But we gave out some even bigger jackpots yesterday.
We did. Well, you and I had the pleasure of giving it out to one of our big-time, long-time jackpot winning players. It's Sizzler over at Docs, winning $4,033 yesterday.
Oh, yeah, but the jackpots did not end there, because we had Big Ruzzy over at Rutgers Birchmont Lounge winning $1,215.
Then Terry wanted to get in on the action over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, won $3,037.50.
Oh yeah, then Adam over at Patrick's on Third winning $1,215. And we got a line prize.
Kyle over at the Dugout and Jody over at Winners splitting that $4 line prize. Now we're getting enrolled in this, rolling in this large M.
Oh yeah, but we still have 2 more jackpots to go over.
Yeah, we had Duffmeyer over at American Legion Cleveland winning $3,094.08.
Oh yeah, and then the final jackpot of that night went out to Roxy over at Lucky Lures, taking home $674.
Yeah, Roxy like a Puma just jumped right on top of that jackpot. And another thing that you can jump on top of is being on our social medias. You're going to want to check out everything that we've got going on Twitch, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Facebook's kind of that hub where you always got that daily e-bingo progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. You can also, if for some reason you missed the Cup of Joe show, you'll be able to catch it on that stream. We love to start our day each and every day with a Cup of Joe with Jordy.
Oh yeah, I was able to be on that show just earlier, 10 minutes ago, and it was a lot of fun. But we got Too Fresh, Zach. Yeah, Too Fresh and Zach splitting that M prize of $4. Too Fresh is playing at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, and Zach is at Riverside Inn in Holly.
That jackpot's rolling and growing to next round. We're going to give out a $6 must-go coverall here in game number 1. But as soon as we go off air here, we're going to be getting into that 25-cent jackpot hunter. It's going to run from 1 to 4 today. That mega soda, or that mega jackpot's at $25,000 and it's at 43 balls. The major's at $1,025 and it's at 48 balls. And that minor's the one to watch out for. That's at $454.78 at 52 balls. Going to be clicking up to 500, and then it's going to go to 54 balls.
Oh, super doable, but we got one of our favorite purple friends, Barney, over at Winners in Sartell, taking home $6 on that must-go coverall.
I think Barney always comes out when we go into the Vikings bingo versus the Twins, because Barney's very comfortable in the purple area.
Oh, yeah, very, very true. But we got some more jackpots that we're going to be trying to give out today than just the 25-cent jackpot hunter. We also got some Lucky 4 bingo that has a 41 grand jackpot sitting there. You just have to win in 5 balls or less, and you'll be taking home $41,354, a really good prize.
That's a really, really nice one. And then that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition runs from 4 to 6. We play 23 games. We're going to have Cash Crew 2 in for the second half of that broadcast. That Mega's sitting at $100,000 at 44 balls. The Major's at $3,572 at 48 balls. And that minor, of course, we just gave it out to Sizzler yesterday, but it's already back up to $536. You can get that in 50 balls.
I'd be expecting it to click over 52 balls today, especially if there's a lot of play. But we got Skull Bingo running from 6 all the way till 7 o'clock, and then some more Skull Bingo from from 9
Yes.
all the way till 10 o'clock.
Correct.
So you got quick little 1 hours at each bracketing. And what possibly could it be bracketing? Twins Wednesday. Yes, it's going to be happening from 7 to 9, and that happens every single Wednesday. And we have a bunch of really good jackpots available on that one, but especially in the Jackpot Jungle we do.
Yeah, that Jackpot Jungle that finishes out the night, that's that 25-cent edition of Jackpot Jungle. It's a 52-ball coverall, and it's sitting at, before anyone gets enrolled, at $6,814.25. Speaking of Jackpot Jungle coveralls, did you see where that's sitting at now on the Tuesday night edition?
Oh my gosh, when I read that off in Cup of Joe with Jordy, I mean, hearing them say the huge amount, I mean, $94,000 on that jackpot.
I'm going to take a hot prediction. I was right on it yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and do it a whole week in advance.
Okay.
And take a hot prediction. I'm going to say that by the time everyone gets enrolled, that jackpot's going to be over $100,000.
Okay, I'm gonna make it even hotter. Take that next week it goes out.
Okay.
That this jackpot goes out. You've heard it here first. The hot take. I'm going to be saying it all week long. It goes out next Tuesday. That's my hottest take I got. But we were talking about jackpots available, and I kind of skimmed over the great jackpots that are available in Skull Bingo. That's going to be going from 6 to 7 and then 9 to 10. We got a coverall sitting at $9,116, winning 50 balls or less. Then you got a large frame sitting at $2,245. You can win that 43 balls or less, but I think that just recently went out pretty recently.
Yep.
And then you got a line prize sitting at $553, and that just goes out like candy.
It definitely does. Well, we're just seconds away now here from game number dose of Vikings Bingo. We're working our way through 10 games here in a lunch hour. Got a $4 line, $4 large M, and a $2,399 coverall if you guys can hit that in 52 balls. But we got a great schedule of games put together for our Twins Wednesday tonight.
Yeah, we do. It's a really good schedule. At 7 o'clock, we're going to be starting the day off with a little bit of Blingo Bingo. Oh, yeah, one of our favorite games. Then we head into 3 games of Gimme 6, where we have 2 great jackpots, a small frame of $274, and then a coverall sitting at $860.
Nicely done, guys. And there it is.
Zach over at Riverside Inn in Holly getting his second win of the day on that $4 line prize.
Well, 7:35, we're going to get into that game of open season. We love tooling around on that four-wheeler, hanging out with you guys out there in the woods, the tundra, the city, wherever you guys are hunting at. And it's $10 to get in. You got 25 winners in that game.
Oh, yeah, definitely a good one. But then we head into some Pride of Minnesota, where you guys can really rack in those PGL points. It's 15 winners on that Pride of Minnesota game.
Then at 8:25, we start our 6 games of Wipeout Blackout. You can win 3 jackpots on any of those games at any time. You've got that coverall right now sitting at $5,349. That large frame sitting at $1,952, and that line prize sitting at $1,065.
Oh yeah, but you definitely don't want to miss out on the final game that we have available, because right at 9 o'clock we have some Jackpot Jungle action. It's the 25-cent edition. We've already talked about it today, and it's sitting at $6,814.
Well, and now we know that Vikings game day is back, because it's the NFL season, baby. And this Sunday we're going to be playing again, because we've got those Vikings. We'll be a half hour before the Vikings kick off.
Oh yeah, but we got Linda Lee over at Maple View Lounge too, taking home that $4 large M. And now let's see if we can give out. We have 2 balls away. Linda Lee is 2 balls away.
Right.
Let's see if this can go out in this game right here. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Now we're moving on to that Musco.
Yeah, that $6 Musco on this round. That means that jackpot's rolling and growing to next round. But yeah, half hour before kickoff on this Sunday, we're going to be jumping in with you guys as our Vikings take on the Cardinals.
Oh, should be a really good game. I'm super excited about it. But we have some really good national days that we got to go over for today, because you can definitely celebrate these ones. It's National Cheese Toast Day. But before I go over the description, we got winning the second coverall in a row.
Yeah, Barney, our favorite purple dinosaur, winning over at Winners in Sartell, $6 and some Vikings bingo points.
Yeah, good job, Barney. But it's National Cheese Toast Day. Simple but delicious. Cheese and toast go well together. A little butter helps everything meld together nicely too. The crustier the bread, the better. It makes an excellent side dish, but cheese toast also serves up a satisfying snack.
Yeah, love cheese, love toast, love butter. It's a win in my book.
Oh yeah, it's just an easy way of making a grilled cheese.
Yes, exactly. I feel like the best way to do this, what they're talking about here, is like a toaster oven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would work in an air fryer as well. That would be pretty good. Yeah.
I wonder what that would do to the cheese. Put it in the air fryer. I have no idea.
I think it'd be fun. Yeah.
I mean, would it add a crisp layer on the cheese, or would it just make it just melt over top of it? I don't know.
It depends on how long, probably, you'd leave it in. You got National Linguini Day from the Liguria region of Italy. Linguini means little tongues in Italian.
Ooh.
Made from durum semolina flour. Linguini is one of the world's oldest kinds of pasta. Fettuccine and linguine both developed around 400 years ago.
Wow.
While both are thin, flat noodles, linguine is narrower and more elliptical in shape. As a result, linguine produces a more delicate pasta. To avoid breakage, pair linguine with thinner and lighter sauces.
Okay, that's some good advice. If you're gonna make some linguine day, lighter sauces. There you go.
There you go.
Maybe
we bring that kind of information to you guys every single day.
Some good stuff. I know I love myself some linguine. But we also got National Felt Hat Day.
Ooh.
This is one I look forward to this day every single day.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that maybe we could get a picture in Slack of just Nikki in a felt hat because I know she has a felt hat.
She definitely has a felt hat, so we'll see. Maybe that'll happen.
Maybe. But it's historically men and women wore hats as protection and symbols, status symbols.
Yeah,
This time of year, people traded in the lighter color straw hat for the warmer felt hat. Additionally, Etiquette, that's what it is, dictated what hats men and women wore, where, for example, good behavior require men mostly to learn to don and doff the hat at an early age.
Okay.
What is don and doff?
Not. I think don is wear. Doff would be take off.
Oh, okay. So like you would that's an intro, like when you meet somebody, howdy there, partner.
Yeah.
Like,
nice to meet you. I know I do that every day.
Okay. Well, we got balls dropping in this game at number 3 already. Let's see if we can give out $2,422.
I'm for it.
I definitely want to celebrate this next one.
Yeah, this is a really good one. It sounds super good. I'm a little hungry right now. National Double Cheeseburger Day hamburger, period. Seasoned ground beef, grilled and placed between 2 slices of bread or a bun, topped with sauteed onions, peppers, pickles, sliced onions, and cheese. Add condiments such as ketchup, mustard, or mayo. Any one of these combinations would create a modern American version of a hamburger.
Oh yeah, but we got a winner. It's Dan-tastic over at Maple View Lounge 2, taking home $4 on that lime prize. And I would feel like a winner if I went over to Five Guys and got myself a double cheeseburger.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds super good. I know that this is between our broadcast, then we have our PilotTV meeting,
yes,
and then we got to go to practice. That I have very slim chance of getting a double cheeseburger.
Yes, it is very. If there's any chance, it's at like McDonald's double cheeseburger because I could just drive through the drive-thru. There's a 0% chance that I can get a Five Guys double cheeseburger, which makes me kind of sad.
Yeah,
maybe for dinner.
Maybe for dinner. After practice, before we get back in here for Twins Wednesday.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the perfect time.
Now they know our full schedule.
Exactly. Glad you guys can know what our life is like. But we got National Cream de Menthe Day.
De Menthe. Yeah.
Many of the liqueurs we enjoy today started as tonics, and cure-alls. And we thank pharmacists for bringing them into existence. Cream de mint cream is also is one of those liqueurs. French pharmacist Emily Grafford studied the cooling and digestive properties of mint. His research led him to a recipe for creme de menthe, or mint cream.
Yeah, there you go. 52 balls, that means everything's holding over. We got a $4 large M still in line and a $6 coverall.
There's Zach over at Riverside Inn in Hobley taking home that $4 large M. Now we're working on this $6 coverall.
Yeah. It's also, I'll wait on that for a second.
We got Zach again getting the double win. I think that's a hat trick for Zach.
So.
It may be 4 wins for Zach. Yeah, it's playing over at the Riverside Inn in Hobley. Now have 4 wins on the day. Good job, Zach.
Yeah, on a little more serious note, but a great one to make sure that we're supporting National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. The day supports innovative research and patient care programs at the Children's Cancer Institute at Hackensack University Medical Center. CCI is pioneering over a dozen clinical trials to treat aggressive types of pediatric cancer. Most notably, their extensive pediatric neuro-oncology program is leading the way to establish new protocols in treating the dire diagnosis. Additionally, Tackle Kids Cancer funds the Cure and Beyond program, one of a handful of survivorship programs for pediatric cancer survivors in the country.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who's working in those institutes, to anybody who's dealing with this, have family members, know people who are tackling kids' cancer. It's a hard thing to go through, and I know that you guys are really doing your best, making those kids really happy.
Yeah, I know when we talked about some pediatric like cancer in treatment and just nurses and everything, I don't think it was just a couple weeks ago, and because I think this month is Pediatric Cancer Month.
Yeah.
So anyways, we were talking about that on broadcast, I remember, and I was just like, there's a special place in this world for medical professionals that treat pediatric issues. I just have a special heart.
And I also thought this is a great. We maybe have to steal the slogan for our cancer game that we're doing, because we're for our cancer game, we decided that we're going to be going orange. I mean, not orange. I mean, going gold instead of the regular pink game. And in support of pediatric cancer. And so maybe we have to steal Tackle Kids Cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
It works for football, and it works for just helping out those kids.
Absolutely. Well, but we're still not even done with our national days.
No, we got National Neonatal Nurses Day. Neonatal nurses, specialists work with newborn infants who are delicate at birth due to a variety of reasons. They may have been born premature or born with birth defects, infections, surgical issues, or heart problems. Neonatal nurses also provide care for healthy newborn infants immediately following their birth. Just shout out to all those nurses that are helping out. I'm gonna stack you up some luck with just if there's any neonatal nurses out there, there's a bunch of luck to you guys. I wish the best in winning this giant jackpot.
Absolutely. Yeah, and our last national day is National Online Learning Day. Whether you have taken an online course, used educational resources at traditional brick and mortar schools, or taught them, this day is for you. The day showcases online learning, helping people accomplish their goals and dreams. It helps check things off their bucket list. Yeah, I was just talking to your sister earlier today about a lot of her courses are online this semester.
Yes.
And so just, the good and the challenges of that.
Oh, there's so many different things with working through schedule. It's helpful, but then learning, whether you're learning better is in person, hand-eye type things. Definitely different pros and cons to online learning, but now it's an even bigger day to just shout out to online learning, keeping people safe, especially during this hard pandemic time.
Yeah, for sure. We got a $6 line, $6 large M, and a $2,456 jackpot if you can win it in 52 balls here on this game number 4 of the broadcast.
Oh yeah, well, we had a
There it is, Steve, or our place on third, getting that $6 line prize. Now we're working on that large M.
Oh, yeah, but what I was about to say was the Twins news is a little bit of yeah, I mean, it's good stuff and bad stuff. Mackenzie Cruz threw 6 innings of the first game of the doubleheader to beat Minnesota 3-1 on Tuesday, but when a comebacker off the wrist of Twins rookie Joe Ryan shortened the pitching duel. Ryan Jeffers had 4 RBIs in the nightcap as the Twins gained a split with a 6-3 victory. And if you combine the 2 scores together, we won. we won both.
That's right, because we got 7 and they got 6.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, today we get to take on those Indians again. Those Indians sitting at 70-73 on the season. We're sitting at 64-82, and that first pitch is going to happen at 6:40 tonight. So just 20 minutes before we go on air with Twins Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the Indians have plus 70 wins, and so that should be good news for our Twins.
That's right. Whenever they have a better record than us, I feel a lot more confident that we're going to get a win.
I do. Whenever they're worse than us, I always get a little nervous that we're just going to blow it. But let's head right into these standings that we're affecting right now as we're playing. And these player standings have been crazy in the twiking zone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in 10th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers with 85,000 points. Then we got a winner.
That's Dantastic over at the Maple View Lounge winning that large M. And we already passed our jackpot, so we're working on this must-go of $10.
Oh, yeah. Well, in 9th place in these standings, it's Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 87,000 points. With 95,000 points in 7th place, we have a 2-way tie between Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley and Joni at Mama T's Castle Tap.
E.D. Mike over at North Star Bar in St. Paul getting that $10 must-go.
Now we're going to be getting rolled into a game number 5. Yeah, already game number 5. But I'm going to continue with the standings. In 6th place, we got Puts over at Willard's Bar back. It's the first player in that 100,000 point club with 103,000 points. 5th place, it's SNS at Chanticleer's Pizza in Coon Rapids with 106,000 points. 4th place, it's the reigning champ herself, Bingo Wizard Elsa, over at Titan Sports Saloon with 112,000 points. Then with 114,000 points in 3rd place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bar with 160,000 points. And then with 171,000 points in 1st place, we got Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Nicely done, guys.
And we only play 10 games in these games, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's a hump game on a hump day.
This is the elusive double hump camel game.
Exactly. So make sure you guys are getting roll, press, and play because we want to give out this jackpot right here in this game.
Right here, right now. We had one of our top 10 slipping back a spot here in 10th place at St. Paul Park Legion, already in our 100,000 point club with 133,000 points. Jumping up that spot is the reigning champions in these very standings. In 9th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 135,000 points. Then it's a tie up here with 145,000 points in 7th place. We got Vinegar Sports Hub in La Crescent and Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights. In with 172,000 points over in South Haven, it's Corky's Bar in 6th place. In 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center with 186,000 points. But with 191,000 points, jumping over Lakefront Bar last night, it's in 4th place, American Legion Fridley. Then we jump into our 200,000 point club with 220,000 points already. Maple View Lounge sits in 3rd place. Wow. In 2nd place, we got Corner Bar Goodhue with 262,000 points. But we jump into the 300,000 point club for this last location with 376,000 points over in Spring Lake Park. It's the VFW, our #1 location in the state of Minnesota.
Okay, does Corner Bar and Goodhue get into the 3,000 point club, or does VFW Spring Lake Park get into the 4,000 point club first?
I'm going to go VFW Spring Lake Park gets in the 400 first.
Yeah, that's a good pick right there, but I'm going to go with Corner Bar and Goodhue. I've been seeing them play a bunch. I think they're going to be a hot location.
Okay.
I think they get into the 3 million point club before VFW Spring Lake Park gets into that 4 million point club.
We'll keep a close eye on that, see what happens. It's been a super fun race so far out there. Speaking of super fun, we've got a brand new E-Tab, and it's our E-Tab Spotlight of the Week, actually.
Yeah, Tokyo Fortunes. Let your ninja friend fight for you on your journey to find the Tokyo Fortune jackpot. Try your luck in the brand new E-Tab game. It's a lot of fun. You definitely don't want to miss out, and it just makes you feel like a ninja.
That's right. That's right. I know I feel like a ninja. But Pilot Games has over 50 different charitable E-Tab games, so play anytime to win huge prizes. And up to $1,500. You got small bets, and you can win. It's 85% payout, so it's awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Yeah, no, definitely is a really good time if you're playing those E-Tabs. 85% payout, just bomb diggity over there in the E-Tabs. But if you guys want to earn PGL points, which you definitely are, because tonight is a Twins Wednesday. Last night was a Megasota game night. And so lots of PGL points are being given out, but we get a winner. It's Mull over on Mully's on Madison in Mankato, taking home $9 on that line prize. But though, how do you earn PGL points?
You earn it by signing up at pgl.world to become a member of our league, Pilot Gambling League, that is. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that really has a lot of great information in it. You'll also use that account to sign in to your Player Connect app.
Oh yeah, and we had some players joining up. It was Tanked, Pedro 315, Biggie Reds, M. Lee Winkle 24, L, and Tamara all joining that PGL members.
Yeah, so when you do that, also go into that Player Connect Sports link and go to the e-tip boards. It's right, that link's right above your icon in the lobby area. Choose your favorite 5, or just choose any 5. I don't care if it's your favorite. 5 squares for the Vikings versus Cardinals on Sunday, September 19th. It's all at random, guys, so there's no real secret to this.
Yeah, I picked mine on air just a little bit ago, and exactly. I think yesterday I did, and I just stared at the camera the whole time that I just picked out my squares, and I may win.
Yeah, he may. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters. Play for free in the Player Connect and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. Just launch the app and select Sports Links.
Oh, we got Dive Bar Pod over at Atomic Star Tavern taking home that $9 large M, and now we're trying to see if we can give out this jackpot. It's gonna have to happen right here. Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're moving on to a $13 Musco prize. We got Barney, Not Lucky, Jody, all 3 balls away. We're trying to give it out right now. But we had some big-time players winning PGL points. Did we talk about those big-time players winning PGL points? No. We had Blue taking home 1,500 PGL points, but we got a winner in this game.
Jody over at Winners in Sartell taking home $13 on that Musco, just a few balls short of that jackpot, and that means we're getting enrolled in game number 6 of the broadcast. This hour is flying by.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it just always flies by. I'm so used to doing the 2-hour shows that whenever we do these Viking shows, it always just feels like, no, it hasn't been long enough. Like we need to give out a jackpot before we leave. But we talked about Blue getting 1,500 PGL points from that E-tip boards, but that wasn't even the most amount of PGL points that were given out. L actually took home 2,000 PGL points. I said that weird. 2,000.
I like it.
2,000 PGL.
I got no judgment.
2,000 PGL points on that one. Just because I said 1,500, I was like, I'll keep the theme 2,000, and then 2,000 PGL points. Good job, Al.
That's the kind of quality we give you guys out there.
Well, I never claimed to be a tabulator.
No, we are not tabulators, although I've played one on TV. PGL, speaking of PGL points and fun and all kinds of awesomeness, is that we got 3 PGL nights each week, or 3 PGL days, I'll say, because depending on when the Vikings play, if it's morning, afternoon, night, I mean, I don't know. We never know. The Vikings play all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But we have 3 PGL each week, and yes, yesterday was one of the biggest.
Oh, yeah, and there was some huge shakeups that happened in our player standings.
For sure, like this one, Season 7 champion gets knocked out of our top 10 last night. Sarah Honey over at the VFW Austin falling out. Who jumped in? Well, one of the top tier players that's been in, out, and back in again right now. In 10th place, we got Fishy24 over at Sherry's Sports Saloon with 574,045 points. But with 609,505 points over at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's our number 9 player, Sloppy. In 8th place, we got T-Max750, who just jumped into the top 10 on Sunday over at La Playette with 632,250 points. Then with 633,685 points, it's over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids Gramps, falling back from 5th all the way to 7th place. Jumping up a spot into 6th place, it's High Rosin Brazo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 648,514 points. Oh, 648,925 points. It's the VFW Roseville High Rising Nixon jumping into 5th place. We did have Hot Take Higgins on yesterday's Cup of Joe predicting that Nixon was going to rise up, and Nixon did. I don't think quite as high as John predicted, as he predicted a 1 million point increase.
Yes, I mean, not quite, but pretty close. Nixon now passing up Brizo. That's a big time pass up.
Yep. In 4th place, we got Drumskeet over at the Underground Bar and Grill as well, and this with 715,290 points. Then with 734,295 points over at the VFW Austin, it's Forget You D in 3rd place. Then here's where a big shakeup occurs. In 2nd place, formerly 1st place player, it's SpongeBob over at American Legion St. James with 858,395 points. Then with 897,865 points over at the roadside, back in 1st place, it's Devoided.
Yeah, big time play by Devoided last night. But we got Linda Lee over at Maple View Lounge 2 taking home $8 on that line prize. But let's hop right into that location side of the standings. Falling out, Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. Yeah, big time location falling out, but there was some big time location jump up. But in 10th place, it's VFW St. James. They got bumped back from 8th to 10th, but that's because we had a location jump from outside of our standings into 9th place. It's Valley Lanes in Spring Valley. Just one of those big time locations that is really shooting up the standings. Then in 8th place, moving from 9th to 8th place, just bumping VFW St. James back that one more spot, it's Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro. In 7th place, we head into the 2 million point club. It's Moose Lodge in Waite Park, Waite Park in St. Cloud. Then 6th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. 5th place, Leo's Bar Newmarket. 4th place, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. 3rd place, it's Danny's Dugout. Then we head over to Northfield because it's a VFW Northfield in 2nd place. And then in Nicolette, the number 1 location, it's Cabin Bar in Nicolette. And they are in the 3 million point club with 3,276,875 points.
Nicely done, guys. We've been enjoying all the information as we're getting into just the last final weeks before our Minnesota Wild get into camp for the season.
Yeah, we are still just really worried about Kirill getting signed.
Yeah, things are just moving too slow.
Yeah, that's the thing is it's working out those fine details that almost takes the longest part. That's what they're saying is that it's not dead. It's not that they're not trying to get the contract done. It's just that they're trying to figure out those little key pieces to the contract that Kirill wants, but the team doesn't quite want to give him quite yet.
Well, that jackpot's rolling and growing over to the next round, but we did get Keith over at Friends Bar and Restaurant in St. Cloud winning that $8 large M. We'll see who can take home this $13 coverall.
Maybe Keith can get the double win since he's only 1 ball away right now, but let's see if anyone can moss him because it does accumulate quickly, and it's Brizo who mossed them over at Atomic Star Tavern to $13 on that 60-ball Musco coverall.
Well, speaking of great mosses, we mossed the competition by getting a partnership with the Minnesota Wild to have a great ETAB game called Let's Go Wild, and it's right at your favorite bar. Today it's always in our top 5 ETABs. You guys are going to love it. It sends a luck to our Minnesota Wild, and check it out if you haven't.
Oh, yeah, but what else do you want to check out? Make sure you guys are tuning in each week on Twins Wednesday, because we are going to be releasing really soon prime time bets where you guys are going to have PGL locations and players matched up with handicaps and a lot of bragging rights. It's going to be so much fun where you can get a matchup of Riverboat Depot versus like what's another big time? Danny's Dugout.
Right.
Something like that.
Could happen.
Where who can earn more PGL points, you never really know. And so you can place those bets. Who do you think is going to come out on top? And you just don't want to miss out on it.
No, that is for sure. Think about things I don't want to miss out on. That's getting the last days of regular fishing in before we move into the ice fishing season. And if you want to get something done, go out to Millie Lakes over there. They've got some great fishing going on. We're checking in on the Outdoors Weekly's report on Millie's Lakes. It was just from yesterday. The bass bite is going great on Millie Lakes. Walleye are biting in the mud, pulling spinners, bottom bouncers, Lindy rigs. If it's windy, bobber fishing on the rocks has produced some nice walleyes. Panfish, walleye, and pike are biting on smaller area lakes such as Ann, Shakopee, Knife, Platte, and Sullivan. Try under bridges, the channels, and the shoreline breaks. Looking for the walleye to be biting at the weed lines. So there you go. That's the report over at Millie Lakes.
Oh, yeah, that's some good
Locks
stuff.
Lakes, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Millie Locks Lakes.
Millie Locks Lakes.
Yeah, some good stuff. Sounds like those bobber fishing on the rocks have produced really good walleye.
Yeah.
And that's just repeating what you said. Good stuff there. So make sure you guys are fishing out there, getting those last few days of really nice. I mean, we went over the weather in the Cup of Joe where it looked like it was like mid-70s.
Yeah.
And that's just
beautiful.
Perfect fishing weather. Sit out there on the lake, sit back, have that sun rays hit you, and exactly. But here's just a reminder that maybe if you like when you catch a giant big fish, you like to post a picture on Facebook. We like to post pictures of you guys winning giant jackpots. So this is a reminder: when you play Pilot Games, share those pictures with us. We love when we get the pics and see your face. If you win a jackpot, hold your iPad up and let's see your happy face holding that jackpot message. Send us pictures of you playing with your friends, your favorite bartender, or just having fun playing Pilot Games. You can share your pics on Facebook or by emailing them at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, great way to do it. And of course, our Vikings getting into game number 2 of the season. That's going to come up this Sunday, September 19th, as we take on those Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals looked very tough in that season opener. So, just wondering what all that's going to bring. We got a $7 line, $7 large M, and a $2,586 jackpot here in game number 7 of the broadcast.
Oh, yeah. Well, here is some of the things that are going to be the storylines from this Vikings Cardinals game.
Okay.
So, the matchup to watch.
Yeah.
Patrick Peterson versus Cardinals wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins or AJ Green.
Yeah, I like both those. That's going to be very interesting. But Patrick Peterson looked like he dipped his toe in the fountain of youth and had a great game in week 1. Speaking of having a great game, there's puts over at Willard's Bar Back as in Too Fresh. Over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub at Oak Park Heights. And we're moving on to the $7 large M.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's another one. Can the Vikings establish their own offensive identity?
Yeah, it just didn't look like what we're used to with that Vikings offense, where you got Cook running downhill, getting those big-time yards, and just taking advantage of it. And uncharacteristically, that it was a fumble from Cook that cost us the game at the end.
So good ball security guy normally.
Yeah, just not what we expect. We got our typical Kirk Cousins, which is good, really good, solid play. But our line being able to open up those holes for Cook, and Cook being able to really hit those the way he's hit them in the past, just wasn't quite there in week 1. I expect to see it this week.
I mean, 20 times, 61 yards.
Yeah.
Just you can't get the ball 20 times and not be able to produce like that. He also had 6 catches for 43 yards. Really good in the pass game.
I was going to say, so he had over 100 yards in the game, so he's productive, but it wasn't at the efficiency rate that we expect.
Oh, and you just can't have 20 run attempts and only get 61 yards.
Exactly.
But bad news for him is that Arizona's defense looked absolutely stifling as Derrick Henry only averaged 3.4 yards per carry against them just last week.
Cardinals D-line is legit, that's for sure. But we will be sporting, I believe, the white tops and the purple bottoms, so that should help. We got Jody over in the winners in Sartell getting that $7 large M, and now we're working on this Musco of $11 here in the game number 7. That means that jackpot's rolling and growing to game number 8.
Oh yeah, but what's the next step for this Vikings defense? But before we hit that, that's Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley taking home that $11 Musco prize on a 64-ball Musco coverall.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear what you got to say about that.
Yeah, well, somewhat lost in the shuffle from Sundays was the Vikings limiting the Bengals to just 3 conversions on 14 third downs.
Nice.
So that's only 21% conversion rate. This was in part to Cincinnati's converting 2 of 3 fourth downs, but it's worth noting Minnesota's replenished defense might be returning to its third down dominance that has usually accompanied scoreboard success during head coach Mike Zimmer's tenure.
You know, I always wonder about that when they say, oh, they were 2 for 3 on fourth downs.
Yes.
You know, well, if they were 3 of 14 on third downs.
Yes.
Then there was more than 3 fourth downs. That was just all the times they went for it. Our defense was able to make them punt on fourth down a bunch too.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So we did some really good stuff. But we're gonna get really tested as we saw really good stuff from the Cardinals. They converted 7 of 13 third downs, and so had a 53% conversion rate, which is, I mean, phenomenal. And so it's going to be a real strong test to see if we can handle this.
Yeah, no, I'm interested. I think this is going to be a very good Cardinals team for us to face, and it's really going to test, has what we've done, the changes we've made in the D-back room, is it really going to show here? Because they're going to put stress on that.
Oh, yeah, and is this defensive line going to be as good as we think they are? Can they keep Kyler Murray within the pocket and just put a lot of pressure on him, make him make decisions from the pocket and not let him get outside of it where he's really dangerous?
He is very dangerous when he gets outside the pocket, that is for sure. Well, send our Vikings some luck. When you play that E-Tab game, Vikings victory, you can pick a letter in the Skull bonus and win big prizes.
Oh, yeah, well, it's going to be a tight matchup between the Vikings and the Cardinals, I'm predicting. But do I tell you where there's a bunch of tight matchups? In our Jackpot Hunter standings.
That's for
in
sure.
8th place, we started off with a 4-way tie. It's Pee-wee at TJ's On and Off Sale, Sandbar at Shore 96, Amy Pay Me at American Legion Rice, and Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids, all with 12,000 points. Then in 7th place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 14,000 points. 5th place, we have a 2-way tie between Curtis J at Country Lounge and Joni at Bleachers. They both have 15,000 points. Curtis J, Jordy's prediction to rise up in these standings. In 3rd place, we head into another 2-way tie. It's between Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Wolstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They both have 16,000 points. Then, with 17,000 points, it is 1 away over at Shady's Railside. 1st place, Yags 370 at Winners in Cold Springs with 20,000 points. The number 1 player, Yags 370, reigning champ, still in that number 1 spot. But we got balls dropping in this game number 8, and we got $2,622 that's on the line. And we got a bunch of people trying to get this line prize.
Yeah, the locations in that Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour Edition standings, we got 9th place, a 4-way tie between American Legion Fridley, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids, all with 24,000 points. Then with 26,000 points over in Maplewood, it's Bleachers in 8th place.
And Oki over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home $7.
In 7th place, we got Shady's Railside and Rice with 27,000 points. With 31,000 points over in Akeley, it's the Municipal Liquor Store in 5th place, tied up with Corner Bar in Goodhue as well. So, well, I think they must have 32,000 both of them.
Yeah, that must be the case.
Yeah, and then in 4th place, we got American Legion Shakopee with 37,000 points. And in 3rd place, we got Riverboat Depot and Sartell, the reigning champions, with 39,000 points. With 40,000 points in 2nd place, over in Rice, it's the American Legion. In 1st place, we got Country Lounge in St. Paul with 46,000 points.
Oh, yeah, that is some really good locations right there. But we got some really good celebrity birthdays to hit as well.
Yes, we do.
Born in 1254.
Oh, just the other day.
Oh, yeah. It's Marco Polo.
Oh, okay. Marco.
Yes, he's not only just a fun game, but you also got...
got a polo from Jordy over in the production room.
Yeah, you're not getting a polo from me. But we got Explorer. He's an explorer and just found a lot of different things.
Yeah. He's a finder. I don't know. There we go. Oki getting the double win now so far in this game over at the VFW Spring Lake Park. And we got a nice run up at this $2,622. In the next celebrity birthday in 1789, it's James Fenimore Cooper. He's a novelist. He wrote The Last of the Mohicans.
Wow, that's a big thing. Born in 1857, it's William Howard Taft, the 27th U.S. president from 1909 to 1913, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court as well.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, being a Chief Justice and a president. In 1890, Agatha Christie, she's a crime writer, wrote Murder on the Orient Express.
Wow, where there's Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, who is taking home that $10 Musco coverall. Elsa also affecting her twiking standings.
Yeah, we're going to see where that all leads at the end of the day. But that means we're getting enrolled in a game number 9 of the broadcast. Just 2 games left. Wow. We're going to have a few minutes getting enrolled in this second to last game of the broadcast. It's just 25 cents a card. You can play up to 36 cards around. Make sure you're in on this great opportunity for over $2,500 on a 25-cent card. So
yeah, I'm gonna speed get through some celebrities.
Okay.
Born in 1907, it's Faye Ray, actress in King Kong. Born in 1909, Jean Batten, aviator, first ever solo flight from England to New Zealand in 1937.
Wow.
Born in 1921, Jackie Cooper, actress and director, did Skippy and Superman. Born in 1938, we had Gaylord Perry.
Yes.
Yeah, Gaylord Perry. MOB pitcher, was 1972 AL Cy Young Award winner.
yes.
Well, you want to hit some more?
Yeah, I'll hit some more. This is a super great defensive lineman for the back in the days for the Rams in 1940. Merle Olsen. He's a Hall of Fame football player, but then he became a Hall of Fame sportscaster, and then became, in my book, a Hall of Fame actor. Yeah, was on Little House on the Prairie, and I can't remember the other one that he was on. Yeah, just great. I love Merle Olsen. Then we got just another legendary football player and actor. 1946, Tommy Lee Jones, of course, has been in so many movies. The Fugitive, in Marshall, Men in Black, Bloody Monday, Executioner's Song. But he was a running back for Harvard.
Yeah, it's actually funny. He's probably opposite of Merle Olsen, where Merle Olsen is a football player, then an actor post.
Yes.
He's an actor, but also did football in his before he became a huge actor.
That's correct. Yeah. Then in 1946, the same day and year as Tommy Lee Jones, another great Hollywood person. You got Oliver Stone, an American Academy Award winning screenwriter and film director, did Wall Street, Born on the 4th of July, Platoon, JFK, and so many more. Just a huge screenwriter and director.
Oh, that's for sure. Well, let's head into another huge football player as well. I mean, when you talk about in the conversation of most talented QB to ever play in the NFL, this guy guy's name has to be brought up. Born in 1961, Dan Marino, college and NFL Hall of Fame QB, was a 9-time Pro Bowler, and just was able to carry that those Dolphins teams for years.
For so long. Then a super funny guy, born in 1981. It's Ben Schwartz, comedian on Parks and Rec, and Jake and Amar. Yeah, super funny guy.
Oh, yeah, and then the final celebrity birthday, born in 1984. It's Prince Harry's birthday. He's the Prince of Wales.
That is true. He is. Well, we're gonna jump. We're in the twiking zone. Might as well jump back into those standings real quick. In 10th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers with 85,000 points. Then with 87,000 points, it's Loser Dave at the VFW Spring Lake Park. In 7th place, we got a two-way tie between Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley and Joni at Mama T's Castle Tap, both with 95,000 points. Then we jump in the 100,000 point club with 103,000 points over at Willard's Bar Backus. It's Puts in 6th place. In 5th place, we got SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 106,000 points. Then with 112,000 points, it's at the Titan Sports Saloon Elsa in 4th place.
Yeah, just got a win just a few games ago.
We'll see how that affects these standings. In 3rd place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 114,000 points. With 160,000 points over at the Lakefront Bar, it's Lucky Tim in 2nd place. And our number one player is Not Lucky over at the Corner Bar Goodhue with 171,000 points.
We got Too Fresh over at Carboni's Pizzeria Pub, Oak Park Heights. Too Fresh. But let's head right into the location standings. 10th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion. In 9th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 7th place, we have a two-way tie between Miniger's Sports Hub in La Cresta and Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights. Then in 6th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 5th place, Lakefront Bar. 4th place, American Legion Fridley. Now we head into the 200,000 point club. It's in 3rd place, Mapleview Lounge 2. In 2nd place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then the number one location that's in the 300,000 point club, it's VFW Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, and then, of course, our Minnesota Roadside Attraction Spotlight, world's largest freestanding hockey stick. In 1998, the 3-ton, 107-foot-long world's largest hockey stick was unveiled in Eveleth. Unfortunately, the Roadside Attraction couldn't live up to its title. A 61,000-pound, 205-foot-long hockey stick already existed on Vancouver Island in British Columbia. After their stick fell into disrepair, Eveleth created a new stick that is 3,000 pounds heavier and 110 feet long, still not quite as large as the Canadian counterpart, so they have dubbed it the world's largest freestanding hockey stick. And for my book, it's the only one that's really there, because that Canadian one's just like, it's like decoration on a wall.
Exactly, it's just a wall ornament. Well, let's head right into the location sides of our Jackpot Hunter standings, because we got a 4-way tie in that one, but we got a winner.
Barney over at Winners in Sartell.
It might be like 5 wins for Barney.
Yeah,
I have no idea. It's a lot of wins. In 9th place in our location standings for Jackpot Hunter, it's a 4-way tie between American Legion Fridley, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe 2. They're all in 9th place, right outside that 25,000 point club. But let's head right into the 25,000 point club, because in 8th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood.
Hey, carrots. I wonder where peas are. Over at the VFW Spring Lake Park, winning that $8 Musco prize. And we're getting enrolled in game number 10.
Oh, yeah. In 7th place, we got Shady's Railside and Rice. 5th place, we have a 2-way tie between Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley and Corner Bar in Goodhue. In 4th place, we got American Legion Shakopee. In 3rd place, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell. 2nd place, we got American Legion Rice. And the number one location, Country Lounge in St. Paul.
Nicely done, guys. In those player standings, got in 8th place a 4-way tie between Pee Wee, Sandbar, Amy Pamey, and Otter 61, all with 12,000 points. Wow. Then in 7th place, we've got Bowl over the Corner Bar Goodhue with 14,000 points. Then with 15,000 points, we got a 2-way tie in 5th place between Curtis J. Country Lounge and Joni at Bleachers. In 3rd place, it's another tie. It's Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, both with 16,000 points. Then with 17,000 points over at Shady's Railside, one away is in 2nd place. And then our reigning champion and still number one player is Yags 370 at Winners in Cold Spring with 20,000 points.
Oh yeah, good job to all those winners out there. But we got a crazy this day in history, because on September 5th, 1978, boxer Muhammad Ali defeated Leon Spinks.
Leon Spinks.
Yeah. I knew I said that wrong, because I was like, Leon Spinks, that's not his name. Spinks is definitely the name. Okay.
Yeah.
At the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans, to win the World Heavyweight Boxing title for the 3rd time in his career, the first fighter ever to do so. Following his victory, Ali retired from boxing, only to make a brief comeback 2 years later. Ali who once claimed that he could float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, left the sport permanently in 1981.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just a big fight where Muhammad Ali was able to beat Leon Spinks.
Yeah, Leon Spinks, one of the only heavyweight champions to have a brother that's a better boxer than him.
Really? Who's his brother?
Michael Spinks.
Oh, I only know Leon Spinks, though.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, Michael Spinks actually won, I think, gold medals in the Olympics, won the world title in several weight classes, including heavyweight, light heavyweight, yeah.
Oh, wow. But because Muhammad Ali is so infamous, and that fight between him and Leon Spinks is so infamous, that Leon Spinks is probably the better known brother, even though what's his name?
Michael. Yep.
Michael Spinks is the better boxer.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
crazy. It's a crazy one. It's kind of really, really interesting how that all goes down.
But I'll tell you what else is crazy. How much you guys give to charities while you guys play Pilot games. And so we like to highlight a charity every single week. And this week, it's the Spring Lake Lions Club. They help fund local schools, food shelters, and homeless shelters. They support the sick, the elderly, and help keep kids off the street. They are huge advocates for youth in our community by helping sponsor sports, eyeglasses, community events, and activities. Scouts and suicide awareness. Just does a lot of big things around your community. So definitely go play at Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park. It's non-fussy sports bar and cafe serving breakfast all day.
Okay.
A little rhyming there. Plus American Grub, televised sports, beer, and specials. Sounds like a great place to not only support your charities, but also having a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that is super fun.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys are around for tonight, because tonight is a Twins Wednesday where we're going to be taking home some PGL points. And these PGL player standings have been absolutely wild, especially after Mega Soda game night. So I'm going to head right into these player standings after I go over this winner. It's Stoob over at Cooper's Restaurant in Eagan taking that line prize. But we had Sarah Honey falling out of our standings. In 10th place, we got Fishy24 at Sherry Sports Saloon. 9th place, Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill. 8th place, it's T-Max 750 over at La Playette. In 7th place, we got Gramps over at Clear's Pizza in Coon Rapids getting bumped back from big-time player High Rising Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 5th place, it's Nixon at Roseville VFW. 4th place, Drumski at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 3rd place, big-time player Forget You D at VFW Austin. Then we have 2 big-time players having a big-time switch-up. In 2nd place, formerly in 1st place, SpongeBob at American Legion Shane Banks. Who could he possibly pass up by? But it's none other than the former 1st place player. Then got bumped back to 2nd place. Now is back in 1st place. Once again devoided over at the roadside.
Well, in 10th place in our locations, as we got VFW St. James getting passed up by Valley Lanes and Spring Valley, jumping from outside the standings into 9th place. Then the big riser in 8th place, coming from 9th, is Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. Then we jump into our 2 million point club. Over in St. Cloud, it's Moose Lodge Wake Park in 7th place.
And before you hit that top 6, we got your mom over at Roadside Inn in Holly taking that large M.
In 6th place, we got an Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. Over in Newmarket, we got Leo's Bar sitting in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. Then over in Sauk Rapids, it's Danny's Dugout in 3rd. Then in 2nd place, we got VFW Northfield, really getting close to getting in that 3 million point club. Then in our 3 million point club, it is our number 1 location, Cabin Bar Nicolette, with 3,276,875 points.
And that was perfect timing, because Scary just was able to take home that Musco prize of $13 over at Danny's Dugout. Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel. Excuse me for saying the wrong location.
Yeah.
Good job, Scary, your mom, and Stu taking home those final prizes in our last game of the the broadcast.
And with that means that jackpot's going to roll and grow over to tomorrow's lunchtime, which you guys are going to have with Cash Crew 2. But we're going to be signing off here as you guys get into this 25-cent edition of Jackpot Hunter. It has a real nice minor you're going to want to be getting in on. And remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
See you guys. 1,000 points. With 27,000 points in 7th place, we got Shady's Railside in Rice. Then with 30,000 points in 6th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, who was tied with this number 5 location, but got bumped back because Corner Bar in Goodhue was able to get another win, getting 31,000 points. But then with 36,000 points in 4th place, we got the American Legion in Shakopee. Then in 3rd place, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell, the reigning champs, right now sitting in 3rd place with 39,000 points. With 40,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Rice, one of the 2 Rice locations we have in this top 10. But then in 1st place, it's the Country Lounge St. Paul. They've been holding on to it for a while, and they have 46,000 points.
Well, that's a really Rice standings you have going on there. Great job out there. All those locations and players, you've been crushing it out there. And happy hour, Jackpot Hunter. We're going to keep on playing all season X and having a great time.
There it is.
53 balls. Hey guys, well, the reason we do everything that we do is because of the great work that the charities out there in Minnesota are doing in your local community. And you guys playing truly does make a difference.
Oh yeah, and so we like to spotlight a singular charity every single week. And this past week, it was the American Legion Fridley. Really great organization. It's a patriotic veterans organization devoted to mutual helpfulness. The American Legion is the nation's largest wartime veteran service organization committed to mentoring youth and sponsorship of wholesome programs in our communities, advocating patriotism and honor, promoting strong national security and continued devotion to our fellow service members and veterans.
Yeah, they do a great job over there. And if you want to support the charity, well, go to American Legion Post 303 in Fridley, and you'll be supporting that charity doing great work in the Fridley community.